Yes, so something with my phone. All right, everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is my live stream for my Empowered Spirit show. This is where we come on, talk about the cosmos, align our energy together, and pick a few cards for the week. All right, I think I've got it working. So, how is everybody doing? What have you noticed this week going on? Have you noticed how the moon has affected you? We got all of that. All right, I got some hearts and some waves. Yay! All right, so it's something with the phone. All right, here we go. So the thing is that we had a beautiful new moon last week. It brought in lots of energy. We opened up to that Gemini energy, which is an air sign. It really works on the mental plane. And also, too, as we look at it, we're coming into the very end of the spring season. So look around. What is going on out there in the spring? All of our trees are going. All of our plants are growing. All of our flowers are blooming. We're weeding. We've got everything going on. And that is reflected, too, in how we put our lives together. So maybe you've noticed you've had a lot of excitement this week. You've got a lot of ideas. You want to go forward. You're really excited. But the mental chattel, I can't get it all done. I can't do this. I can't get it through. What am I doing? It's never going to work. And so we start churning that mind. And that's where we start talking ourselves out of things. And that's really the emphasis as we move through this week. We want to be productive. We want to go forward. But you know what the key is? Slow down. We must slow down in order to really get through this last cycle into the summer. That is really key right now. It doesn't mean stop. It doesn't mean don't do your work. It just means really slow down and really use your tools to create a very strong and positive mindset. That's what we want to do. We want to create that really strong mindset. Really get out of the, I don't have enough time, I can't get enough done, I didn't get enough sleep, and really honor the part of what you did do. I did get this done. I did get some sleep. I did get these things accomplished. That's the energy you want to bring in. Otherwise, the body goes into lack. It goes into not having enough, and the body can't tell. So we go into that like lack energy, not enough. And that's really the opposite of what it is we want to do, especially for attracting abundance and things working through in your life. So as we move through this week, tomorrow we're going to feel that too. We're going to feel like excitement, get it done, we're ready to act, but it's also going to be a little bit of pulling back. So we really need to slow down, and we really need to access the better part of who we are by being calmer and by being more focused instead of being all over the place. And I know I can get that way myself. So really important to make your to-do list, all right? Yay for my daughter who's always telling me that. Make your to-do list. Check off what it is. Have the gratitude for what you do get done, and that's going to help you feel even more productive. All right, very important as we move through. Monday is the day to do that. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is a more productive day. Wednesday and Thursday are very creative days. And then as you move through Friday, you're going to feel the relaxing into the weekend. All right, so really it's a good productive week. The moon is still building. I'm going to ask you again, what are you working on? What was your new moon intentions? Go back to those intentions and work through them to go and get these things done. Very important to get these things done. And the best way to do that is to slow down. All right, we also have a little bit of that moving forward towards the full moon, which will bring in some of that Sagittarius, which is that expansion energy, that traveler energy, that really moving out of who you are. And we also have some Neptune, not to get too complicated here, but we also have some Neptune and some Jupiter energy, which is expansion, which is also dreaming, all right? So we're going to feel a little bit of that as well. But the most important thing as we move through this week is really to slow down, to really use all the tools that you have spiritually, energetically, to really come into focus, to be really strong in your mindset, to let go of any of that lack feeling that you may find yourself into. And really a lot of it is overwhelm. So make sure that you use the tools that you have to get out of the overwhelm and to be really calm in what you do. All right, again, best days of the week for interviews and for work and business is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The creative work is Thursday and Wednesday and Thursday, and then relaxing Friday into the weekend, a great way to start the weekend. So that's the way we're going to look at it for this week. So the best thing to do, again, is to use your tools, to slow down, hey Diane, to really be calm in what you do, not get overwhelmed, and not fall into that can't get enough done, don't have enough time. And I know we all do that, so really important to appreciate what it is that you get done. Focus your energy in on that as we move towards The light is building as we move towards that. And again, remember, Gemini is an air sign. So we're really going to be focused on, really going to be affected in the mental plane of who we are, right? And all of those ideas. So really get into opening up, calming down, keeping yourself in harmony with the brain, right? Right and left hemispheres of the brain. Really, really important as we move forward into the week. All right, so let's just take a moment and bring our energy together, all right, as we focus in. So wherever you are, if you can, light a little sage. Take a moment, feel your feet flat on the earth. Take a nice deep inhale. And just exhale away, calling back your energy. Pulling it in from the week, calling it all back. Take a nice deep inhale, bringing the breath up the spine. And exhale, sending it back down, deep into the earth. Pulling in your energy. Again, inhaling and exhaling. Calling in your higher self. Calling in the spiritual body, aligning right on top of the physical body. Shoulders and shoulders, feet and feet. Feel yourself grounding. This is what you want to do this week. Slow down. Feel yourself grounding in your energy, pulling your energy together. As we take this time and honor where we are right here at the very end of the spring season. In the medicine wheel, we sit in the direction of the east, where we've been planting those seeds, where creation occurs, where the sun rises each and every day. And we just honor and anchor in each of the directions to the east, the south, the west, and the north, above us, below us, right into the very center. Pulling your energy in, empowering your spirit in this lifetime right now. Take a nice deep inhale and just exhale away, releasing all that excess churning of the mind. And just imagine the harmony of the brain coming in and out, bringing that energy together, releasing out all that excess energy. Take another deep inhale. And just for a moment, notice where you are and allow yourself to have gratitude for all that you've done. Feel that vibration coming in and appreciate, even if it's just one thing, at least it's one thing that you've done. That helps with the abundance, that helps with the laws of attraction, feeling really grateful for what it is that you have in your life right now. Take a nice deep inhale. And just exhale away, sending that breath all the way back down, deep into the earth. Feel yourself centering your energy, pulling it in. This is how we do it. This is how you can, throughout your week, come back to this energy. Even 3 breaths of slowing down will help you bring yourself back into focus, will help you be calm and be grounded in all that you need to do. Pulling your energy back, take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Feel yourself grounding. Feel yourself feeling a little calmer as we open up and look at the cards for guidance this week. If you didn't choose a card, go ahead, working with the wild unknown. Just asking Spirit what it is you need to help you move through this energy right now. So the first card that comes up, which is our anchor card for all of us, is the Father of Pentacles. All right, this is a really great card. This card reminds us, especially for all my entrepreneurs out there, this is a card that talks about really being strong in the earth realm. Pentacles, he's done his work. Look how he wears his horns. Look how beautiful those horns are. All right, this reminds us to be really strong, to be abundant, to really do your work, to be diligent in what you're doing, somebody that is accomplished, all right? So all those entrepreneurs out there, this is a great card for you to remember. Do your work, be diligent, it will pay off, all right? Really great card for all of us as we move through this week. We all want to be abundant in our life and what we do. So the cards that come in to influence it, if you chose card number 1, this is the 5 of Wands. Now this is an interesting card because when this card shows up, this reminds us to ask ourselves, okay, like what am I doing? Notice how nothing is connecting here. They're all up in the air. Wands is our passions and desires, and sometimes we can get ourselves exactly what we've been talking about all over the place, where nothing is really connecting for you at all. So this card comes in to say, okay, where have you gotten off track? And this is a great card to ask right now as we move to the end of spring and all the planting that we've done. So where have you gotten off track? And where can you pull all that energy together? Be focused in what you're doing. Be grateful in all that you've accomplished so that you can feel very grounded and very entrepreneurial and very abundant in the work that you're doing. A really good card to ask yourself right now. Where are you off track? Why aren't things lining up? Look at all the lines. They're all over the place. Where can you pull that focus in for yourself to move forward? All right, so if you chose card number 2, the 10 of Swords. Now, I love this card, right? It looks kind of weird and kind of ugly. I think it's a kind of scary card. Not one of my favorites, but yet, on the other hand, 10s always represent we're done. All right, so this is like that mind and all that chatter that we're doing. Be done with it. Don't get caught in the chatter of the mind. Also, don't get caught in the melodrama. All right, remind yourself like to really let this stuff go. Let it go, all right? Whatever you find yourself being caught up in, it's time to be done with it. Put a sword in it. Get rid of it, let it go. And again, just sometimes what happens is you find yourself caught in the same story. You don't know how to get out of it. You just keep churning and churning it. But now's the time to say, okay, I'm done. I'm done with all that mental anguish that's coming my way, all right? I do actually like when this card comes up because it reminds us to let it go. We're done. Now, if you chose card number 3, it's the 2 of Wands. And this card is more about focus. Look how beautiful the colors are. Look how nice it lines up. Look how it's pointing. Wands are passion and desires. And this is allowing you to say, like, be focused, step forward, go for it. Take the risks that you need. All right? It's time. And lots of times when we have that entrepreneurial spirit in us, we have to take our risk. We have to make that step forward. So this is encouraging you to do that. Let the drama go. Get out of the chatter. See where things are adding up and move forward in direction of what it is you choose to do. All right. And again, that's the mindset. And a really important card as we move through this week. Having that mindset to move forward. So a really important card. All right. As we all move forward in this week, the slowing down, knowing what works and what doesn't, knowing when we aren't in alignment, let the shit go. All right. And then go forward and step in and take a chance. We have to take chances many times in our lives. All right, how does that resonate with you? Take a nice deep inhale and just let it all come into focus. Let me know if you have questions. If you'd like a card, let me know. As I move forward this week, we have a lot of things going on. Saturday, the 15th, I have a Reiki 1 certification class. 3 spots left. I'm doing that at Natural Forces Studio. You can find the information on naturalforcesstudio.com. Come join us. It's a great time to learn a new modality. If you have never learned Reiki, it's a great self-care modality. Also then next week too, on the 17th, I have a full moon circle. I've been leading at Beacon Yoga, great studio. Come and join us for the full moon. Lots of great energy coming up then. And then on the 19th, summer's coming in at Birmingham Yoga. We'll be celebrating the summer solstice. Jennifer Dunbar, my guest, she'll be talking about her harvest moon. We'll be doing that kind of energy as well. Looking at foods. We'll be doing some breath for digestive energy. We've got the heat and the light going on. All right, really great time. So please come join us at Birmingham Yoga for that. It's a great time to realign your energy, to really join in, to make changes in your life. All right, how you doing, Alex? How's it going for you? You would like a card. Let's do a card for you. Lisa, I'll do you next. All right, card. This is for you, Alex. Hope you're feeling better. Here we go. All right. It's the Mother of Swords. All right, so this is a good card to start to look at the details of your life. The only thing that comes up for this that I always like to remind you of is not to be too picky. All right, the owl has the wisdom to see all. She's standing on that sword. That's our mental plane. But sometimes with this Mother of Swords, we can get a little too picky. So be able to pull back and look at the details. But again, don't get too overwhelmed with the energy going on around you. All right, let me know how that helps. All right, help if you understand what I'm saying. All right, Lisa, this is the 8 of Cups. All right, so Lisa, this is about a little bit of heartache. This is like it's done. All right, whatever's been going on in the heartache realm that you've been anguishing over, it is done. All right, it's time to move forward. It may seem like a mountain to move forward, but when you let this go, you'll be able to move through the energy. All right, let me know how that resonates for you too, all right? Got it. All right, good, Alex, very good. All right, Mindy, I see some people over here. Hey, Jennifer, Mindy, Thelma. All right, Mindy, a card for you. All right, Mindy, this is the 4 of Pentacles. All right, this is a good card because it shows us when we're in balance. It shows us that things are lining up. But the thing to remember here is not to hold on too tight. When we hold on too tight, the energy won't flow, all right? So be sure to keep things moving. Keep all areas. That doesn't mean get crazy about it, but spend a little, give a little, save a little, all that kind of energy. Keep the money flowing. Keep the abundance in your life going. All right, hopefully that helps. All right, Jennifer, come to Reiki Saturday. Jennifer, we got the Three of Swords. So this is an interesting card too, because this is some healing that needs to be done. The Swords is our mental plane, so there's been things that you've been anguishing over. All right, it's time to like pull it in, tie it up, let it go. All right, the threes are always interesting, right? That triangle of energy. So where can you look at this in your life, and where can you do a little bit more healing so that you can let this go and not get caught into that mental anguish? Again, Swords is our mental plane. Some of that Gemini energy we've been talking about. All right, Jennifer, let me know how that resonates for you. All right, Thelma, card, please. What direction? All right, let's see what we can see with that, Thelma. So we got the sword. Oh, I dropped it. Excuse me. We got the sword of the Son of Swords, all right? And that's like taking the time. Like the sun has got that youthful energy, all right? And it's about really being direct and making that decision, all right? A little bit different than like the Mother of Swords, who can get a little picky with what she's doing, because the sun is a little bit more innocent in energy. But look how he knows where he's going. So I guess for you, for what direction to take, I'm going to say don't be wishy-washy. Pick a direction and go for it, all right? That was also a little bit of what this is about. Pick a direction, all right? There's no wrong choices. No wrong choices at all. We just come in, we make choices, and then we course correct, we make decisions and make a change, all right? So let me know how that fits for you. All right, definitely some good cards are coming up. All right, Ray, Lenny, we want a card for you. Alex, you said good. Lisa said thank you. All right. Ray, this is for you. We got the Strength card. I love this card when it comes up. This reminds us to have that strength, that infinite potential is out there, to have all aspects of our lives. Look how he's got the rose in his mouth. All right, find the strength within you. The sun is shining down, the beautiful color around. Find the strength to tap into that infinite potential. Sometimes it does take strength and courage to move forward when you feel like all odds are against you. So be strong, stand up to what it is. Don't get caught in some of the lust of life, but be strong in what it is that you choose to do. All right, a good card for that too. All right, thanks. You're welcome, Thelma. I hope that helps. Be definitive in what we choose to do. All right, anybody else out there want a card? Hey, Millie, how are you? Diane, you want a card? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know how it's going. All right, I think I've gotten everybody. Sometimes I miss people. Spot on. Good, Jennifer. I'm glad that's spot on. How's your daughter? All right, I think that's all I see. All right, guys, thanks for helping me to stay with it and figure out what was going on with the sound. I really appreciate it. So take some time to rest, to pull your energy together, to mindfully go through your work week. All right, use your tools. All right, and again, the more you slow down and the more you take time to do that, you will find you have more time. You will find that your energy will be more mindful, and that mindset energy is really important. All right, Raylan, thanks. That was a great card. Definitely resonates. Very good. Yay, I'm glad to hear that. All right, it's really important that we do take the time to slow down. And again, just a few breaths, even if you feel like you're in the midst of turmoil, will make a big difference in your life. And it really is important. We feel like life is speeding up. We're always on the go. So slow down, take some time. We're about to shift into a new season. Always a great time to reset and refresh. I will have a podcast this week. I did not have one these last 2 weeks because of my move. Been working on my new studio. Thank you to Paul for all the help you've done. I really appreciate it. But I will be putting out a new podcast all about the summer energy. And then I'm going to be updoing my CBD episodes I did last year. I'm going to bring them back and have some new interviews because it's back around, coming back around. People have been asking me so much information about that. So look for the new podcast out next week on the energy of summer. We've got some great things coming up for July, my birthday month coming in. Thanks again for joining me, guys. Pull in your energy. Be strong in your spirit. Take some time for you. Have a great night. Thanks again for joining me. To your spirit, namaste.